Hello.
Hello,
Welcome back to another wonderful episode of Medical University.
I am T.
And I am Kay. And it's so great to be able to do that intro again. It's been a minute.
It does feel like a long time since we've done like a proper episode. Like I
Prop-
feel like I feel like
Proper
the past
intro.
the past two episodes is like uh we're actually working on something and
It's back to normal schedule, back to 201s, back to talking about Metal Gear Solid 4. So I'm excited. It's funny because when we were doing the panel, I forgot how to do the intro. It was a very nerve wracking couple of weeks. I will
it
say that.
was. It's funny because the topic that we chose to do was something that we had on the back burner, and we thought it would be cool to make it like a panel thing.
It worked out.
It was well received. Like I'm relieved in that aspect.
We're gonna definitely put it up on Spotify and YouTube once the convention staff edit the video. I know right now they're doing kind of like the back end work with like finalizing post MGS Con things, but it will be up. As always, we did a lot of research, we did a lot of work, so it's gonna be in line with everything we do. So for those who weren't at the convention, we hope you check it out and give it a listen and let us know what you think about it.
We put a lot of hard work into it. We legit did real research. It
As
was
always, though,
as always,
this
but
is the MGU.
that is true. It's for that particular one. We really did go above and beyond, though.
I mean, we don't we always full ass everything.
Mm.
Full ass everything. But for those who were at MGS Con, we are back. We are excited to continue on. As always, if you have any ideas you'd want us to deeply research or any questions or comments, you can email us at say a T.
It's tknm@gmail.com.
That
That
is
is itstkandm at gmail.com.
woo.
I remembered the
You
email
remember.
address.
But T, going on to Metal Gear Solid 4, it's been a while since we've spoken about this.
Hmm.
We're also, I realize, probably halfway through. We got quite a bit.
We do have quite a bit more to go.
I really want to do some 201s, but we need to get through this game.
Yeah, we should definitely get through 4, run through some 201s, and then tackle Peace Walker.
I think Peace Walker's going to be fine.
Yeah, Peace Walker. I mean, the challenge of that one is going to be like the formatting that they choose to do in that game, because that's when they chose to do like the cassette tapes and stuff.
Yeah,
So
it's a little episodic in a way. We'll figure it out.
yeah,
I
we'll
think
figure out a system.
similar to Metal Gear Solid 5. That's
Yeah,
going to be...
5 is going to be a little more challenging.
I'm so excited.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to talk a lot about 5. I think 5 has like a lot of cool elements that a lot of fans don't really like talk about that often, and I want to get in the nitty gritty of it.
And it's also like very historical, so I think we can
Yeah.
do some real, I think, deep dives into...
Yeah, like that's one of them. Like the historical period that 5 takes place in. Like it's an actual time period that the continent of Africa was going through at that time between like different factions, and it was messy.
We're going to
man.
have like a Mujahideen episode. Like, it just...
No, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be very interesting. But as always, our typical format. Let's go right into it. You know what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for the pop quiz.
Oh, okay, Kay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was interesting. Okay, Kay.
Mm.
Anyway, I compiled 4 questions
Okay.
of varying difficulty. I hope you remember how to do this.
I don't. And
Okay.
also, it's been a while since we've spoken about MGS4, so I'm nervous.
You better be, because these challenging questions were drafted by yours truly. Question number 1. Who is the first character in MGS history to drop the F-bomb?
Oh, what happened in this game?
Mm-hmm.
It's not any of the main characters, because why would they curse? Commit war crimes? Yes. Curse? No. Maybe. Oh, wait, no.
Yeah, they curse a little bit.
In like future
But
games.
the F-bomb.
The F-bomb. I don't think it's any of the main characters. I think it's one of the Beauty and the Beast Corps.
Mm-hmm.
Laughing Octopus.
You are correct.
Yay! And that's only because that's currently where we're at, right? In the game, so thank God.
Question number 2. Name 3 ways the PMCs tried to hide Naomi's trail.
Okay. The PMCs, one, They carry her. They carry her while they're escaping with her.
Okay.
2, they make different sets of footprints to trick you.
Okay.
And number 3, don't they like do like a fake radio of her calling you?
They do.
Yay!
Wow, look at you. You're doing it.
I'm a real fan.
Wow. Who'd have thought?
Oh.
Question number 3. Name as many homoerotic moments between Vamp and Raiden as you can before I can count to 10.
Okay.
Okay, wait. 3, 2, 1, go. 1.
Okay, Vamp licks a knife.
2.
They have
3,
really a lot of
4.
grappling moments.
5.
They don't think they kiss, but they
6,
should.
7.
I don't know any others.
8.
I don't know any others.
9.
Good luck, everybody listening.
10.
I named 2.
You named 2 or 3, so I'll give it to you. You're correct.
Okay.
All right.
How many would you say there are? Can you like real quickly?
God,
count?
I don't know. There's suggestive camera angles.
Suggestive camera angles. The licking of the knife.
The licking of the knife with the white blood on it. That's a little weird.
Oh, the grappling.
The grappling. Vamp saying, "Could you be the one to finally finish me?"
Okay, 4.
There's probably other ones, but I'm blanking.
Okay. Yes, let's look this. I mean, 4's a lot.
Yeah.
4's a lot. Yeah, I got 2.
Question number 4. How is Vamp immortal?
Oh, yeah. This is kind of for older fans. This is the point where they're like, okay, MGS4 kind of ruins a lot of things because it's not like some cool supernatural type thing or his body just does that. Nanomachines.
You are correct. And for me, I don't know. It took that's for another discussion.
Well, no, real quickly, because I mean, a lot of fans who are trying to play MGS4 nowadays, we have friends who try to buy a PS3, friends who are trying to like emulate. So there's fans who are playing for the first time. When this game first came out, how did people feel about the Nanomachines explanations for everything?
It was like a little
Because you were on forums.
Yeah. I feel like for some reason with Vamp in particular, during that period when 2 and 3 were just coming out, people were always talking about like, how did Vamp come back to life? How is Vamp doing the things? How is he running up walls? And I feel like they couldn't accept Vamp being a character, whereas there's a Gimp who is telekinetic and can control people's minds.
I was like, who are we talking about? Okay.
And like for some reason that's allowed to be, but Vamp can't be, and they wanted a detailed explanation on how Vamp can do the things that he could do. And I guess they just went with like the first thing that came into their mind, which was nanomachines. But if you delve into 2 and you really pay attention, it's obvious to the people to people who have like eagle-eyed.
Your conspiracy theory?
It's not a conspiracy theory, it's a real theory. The water theory holds weight if you look at it from an objective angle. Every time Vamp dies, he comes into contact with water, and then that's when he comes back to life. It's legit. It checks out.
Okay.
When Raiden shoots him in the bottom of Strut A, he is as dead could be. And he only comes back to life the moment Fortune's tear falls on him. It's
I remember that.
Contact with water is what gives him life. And I know that doesn't explain anything, but that is good enough for me. It's good enough for me.
But that's not the true explanation.
It's not the true explanation, and it left me a little disappointed. I'm not gonna lie.
Were you just one of many who felt the same way? Were people mad at the explanation, nanomachines?
Yeah, it got to a point where it just became a joke for the series.
Yeah,
and it was just like everything's nanomachines. But anyway.
Okay, well, I'm glad I got everything right. Yay!
Yay!
Pop quiz.
There's a bonus question.
Oh.
Are you ready?
Okay, sure.
All right. Do you have a theory on why the beauties hurt Snake in the second phase?
Oh yeah, we spoke about this. I feel like someone had wrote in or commented it, and forgive me if I don't say your name, but they were just like Snake gets hurt because he's like attracted to them. So when they hug him, he's like it's an attraction thing, like they're hurting. Anyway, that's what they said. My theory on why the beauties hurt Snake. I don't know if I have a theory that makes sense. I think it's like I don't want to go too like like philosophical or whatnot, but like you have this game where it's just a lot of like death and shooting and violence, and then when it comes to the actual point of like some kind of close human connection, when they're actually doing something that's like vulnerable and not violent, like the fact that that hurts Snake, I thought was interesting. Like I don't think it's something where like they're sucking his life because they're not getting health when they hug you.
They do.
Oh, they
Oh
are.
wait, they're not. Well, they suck the life out of Snake, but I don't think they gain health.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they're not gaining.
Yeah.
Like no. When they hug him, he loses health. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're not gaining that health,
Uh huh.
right? So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
so it's not like they're sucking like, the life out of him into their body.
No.
So it has to be something where it's, I don't, maybe a commentary on like that vulnerability, commentary on like that pain.
It's like a meta thing.
Like I'm mad at, like I think too, like aren't they're crying as
Yeah.
well, aren't they? So I think it's like some real like vulnerable type shit where like it's it like that angle of it.
I see. Like maybe Snake feels a semblance of like guilt for maybe not guilt, but like a heightened sense of empathy for them. And
Yeah,
he
it's like mental
feels,
damage.
Yeah. Yeah, like mental damage.
That's what I was, and I remember you and I speaking about this. I was hoping the damage would be his stamina because like
Mhm.
it's draining him, like that, the crying, the actual like physically seeing
Mhm.
these people who were trying to kill you, and now they're crying and wanting to be held. Like I was hoping it would affect his stamina instead of his health, but maybe it's like some real type mental damage. That's my theory.
I'll take it. You're correct.
Ooh, correct for a theory, for a hypothetical.
Well, I mean, it's a well thought out theory. I'll give you credit for it, and that counts to me.
If you have a theory, as always, email us at itstkandm@gmail.com. That is itstkandm@gmail.com. Also, I plead with all of you, and I'll say it now and I'll say it at the end of this episode.
Mm.
If you watch a streamer, a YouTuber, whomever, and they are playing Delta as their first Metal Gear Solid game, can you point them in our direction? Either send us the name of them, tell them who we are, or like let them know about what we're trying to do with the podcast. We are trying to interview people who are playing Delta as their first Metal Gear Solid game. We have one person.
We got one person.
One person, thankfully. They saw a TikTok of Aslam meowing and they messaged me. They're like, "Okay, like what is going on?" And I said, "Play the game, please. Don't look anything up." So he's gonna do it. But I would like two more people.
Mm-hmm.
So if you know anybody, please help your girl out. I think it'd be an interesting episode for especially our 201 folks.
Yeah, it would be.
So I think we have a potential second, but we'll see. But let us know. Anyway, T, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
On to the episode. So T,
Yes, Kay.
last we left off a month ago, just about, in MGS4,
Uh-huh.
Naomi was just recovered. Not only was Naomi just recovered, we recovered a Raiden after his bitter fight with his old nemesis.
Vamp?
Yes.
Oh.
I was gonna, I said I thought about Nemesis, and I was like, he actually has a lot of Nemesis. You think of just he is like Asla would also be his nemesis, and then Solace would be his nemesis, and
I guess Vamp would be the big one, considering
he never got to like finish him off.
Yeah, then he killed Emma, and he was tasked with.
Right, his one true nemesis would be Vamp.
Yeah.
But so we rescued Naomi, rescued Raiden, and now we're in like the little helicopter, and it's just kind of like a reconnaissance. Everyone's like, okay, what now? What do we do? And so my favorite thing, and you and I talk about this, is that before he passes out, Raiden's like, Europe, the entire country. There, like, go
Yeah.
there.
There's a little place I know called Europe.
Maybe because he needs a blood transfusion. Maybe that's why he's like he can only muster up certain words. But I feel like
Yeah.
if you had one word, you would say the country or
Something. I mean, fans have deduced that the country in Europe is Prague.
Mm.
Well, Prague's not a country. I think it's a city.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. American education. Yeah, it's part of Czech Republic.
Yeah, damn. Okay, we did it quick though. Anyway, the Czech Republic. The Prague in the Czech Republic. But yeah, it's just funny because at that point, like Raiden is not giving any good clues. But regardless, everyone is saved.
Yeah.
Raiden needs a blood transfusion, and not just any type of blood. Like he has artificial blood artificial white blood that he needs.
I mean, he's a cyborg. It checks out. Why not?
And so Naomi's like, we need to get him somewhere, and I think I know who can help him. You know who they bring back into the series?
Who?
Dr. Madnar.
Dr. Madnar, you say?
Remember him from Metal Gear?
And Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. That's the dude that tried to snoke out. That's the dude that tried to choke out Snake.
You were combining strangle and choke, right?
Yes.
I get you. Yeah, he tried to strangle the shit out of him. I feel like old Snake's probably like, this fucking bitch. Should we bring him back in the series?
Especially like how Snake dealt with that situation. The way you fight him is you use your remote controlled missiles and you just keep shooting them in the back of this scientist. He could take a lot of damage, by the way.
How do you think they'd remake that?
Maybe he's a cyborg himself.
Isn't that kind of like Mega Man? Wasn't Mega Man's creator
like Dr. Light?
Yeah, wasn't he like a cyborg too?
I don't think he. Oh man,
Maybe I'm confusing my animes and mech.
I'm not up to date on my Mega Man lore. I think Dr. Light was just like a normal guy, and he uploaded
I didn't even know he had a name.
Yeah, it's Dr. Light.
I never played a Mega Man game.
Oh man, it's pretty good.
I like Mega Man Legends. Sorry, Metal Gear podcast. Sorry, but maybe he's a cyborg. That'd be a cool little twist if they remake Metal Gear if he's a cyborg himself.
That would be kind of cool.
I would say it would make sense too, considering how Raiden looks. I mean, Raiden is very detailed, like very advanced, very like fluid body. That's all fake. Like he looks fantastic.
I think. Oh man, I could be wrong. Didn't Dr. Madnar? Isn't he responsible for making Raiden the way he is? Or I gotta look.
Probably Future Tom.
Yeah, I gotta delve into that.
Delve into that. Okay.
Yeah, I was wrong. Madnar saved Raiden. Well, he didn't like save him personally, but like he kind of helped adjust his body to his new cybernetic suit. But he is not the one responsible for that suit. It was the Patriots, or like whoever the Patriots were running. I don't know. You know what I mean.
But anyway, Dr. Madnar is mentioned as the person who can help with his transfusion, and I think Naomi states they don't have that much time. Like they need to do it quick because Raiden is not looking too well.
Yeah. Coincidentally, Dr. Madnar and his blood dialysis facility is
which is what he needs, right?
Yeah, is also within the same area of this mysterious Big Mama, or Makta Pluku.
Big Mama?
Yeah.
I wonder who she is.
And apparently, Big Mama is in possession of Big Boss's body.
So we got to go to Europe / Prague / the Czech Republic.
Yes, because this is where Ocelot, or Liquid Ocelot, is bound to be heading as well.
Oh, okay.
Naomi also drops a bomb.
A figurative bomb.
A figurative bomb. Sorry. Because they talk about like why is Liquid doing all this bullshit anyway? Like why Big Boss's body? And essentially, what has been happening is that Liquid has been trying to get into SOP to control it himself.
And the SOP system is what controls the soldiers, right?
Yes, it controls the soldiers,
the nanomachines,
the nanomachines in them. It controls the guns, all that stuff. And the access to SOP is blocked by a genetic code.
Oh my god. Is it Big Boss's genetic code?
Big Boss's genetic code.
This guy really thinks he's the main character because he is.
Yeah. So
they were glazing the shit out of this guy. Like they like Zero and like the whole like that whole crew, they really really like Big Boss.
It's crazy, right?
Like, my God. Okay, yeah, never mind. Continue.
So, in the Middle East, that was done with Liquid's DNA.
What was it in the Middle East?
Remember the incident in the Middle East, and then they all went nuts.
Oh, but not fully, because he
Yeah.
was testing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Then in South America, they did it with Solid Snakes, and
oh,
if you noticed, it was that like they went crazy, but not like insane crazy. They were like zombies, so that it was getting a little closer.
because they're not perfect clones.
Mm-hmm.
That's why. So, okay. Also,
So
Liquid was really testing.
yeah.
Okay.
So, this also proves, and Naomi delves into this, is that they are still clones of Big Boss. They're as close as they could be, like 99.9%. But they are genetically different enough to be their completely different kinds of people.
That's kind of nice.
Yeah, and that's what Liquid was talking about in the beginning of the game.
Rejoice! We're not copies of our father, after all.
That crap.
I see.
Like
I
we are free. You know, he's talking about that.
So he wanted to be not in the shadow of his father.
Yeah, so like in a way, it was a freeing moment for Liquid to be like, "Oh, I'm not just a clone. I'm my own guy."
Isn't that sad to think about Liquid? I mean, we'll talk about this more in Metal Gear Solid 5. But like you think about how old Liquid is canonically, like it's kind of hard to think about when you see him in Ocelot's body.
Mhm.
But he's probably in his 30s or 40s by this game if he were to be alive,
Yeah, I think
right?
he'd be in his 40s.
In his 40s. So it took him into his 40s for him to be like, okay, I'm my own man. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like he held on to that his entire life.
Everybody's on their own journey, you know.
Yeah, I just think it's sad that it took. I mean, he's on his own path of like destruction and chaos, but there's that bit of him that's like, yeah, I'm my own person, not under my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of sad, a little bit. You almost feel a little bit of sympathy for him, a little bit.
Oh, that's a tiny little bit.
So, if only Solidus was still alive, because wasn't Solidus a perfect clone?
Solidus was the perfect clone. He was a
Oh.
he. When you think of clone, Solidus was clone.
Yeah, these were just Solid and Liquid were just genetic experiments.
Yes.
Oh, man, if only Solidus was around, we could just see if that works.
Well, screw that. Big Boss is around.
Oh yeah, Big Boss is around. Yeah, Solidus.
Yeah, that little. No one cares about him.
I care. We went to Federal Hall the other day, and I felt his presence around me. Anyway, where is Big Boss?
Big Boss is with Big Mama.
Okay.
Duh.
Obviously. Oh yeah, we were just talking about she has
Yeah.
the body, and she's in not Czech Republic, not Prague. She's in Europe.
I don't know why Kojima did that in this game. Like
'Cause
he
it
doesn't,
looks-
but like he doesn't shy away to use like actual locations. Like what's
the
wrong?
harm?
What's wrong with pussyfooting around like Prague or like Colombia or I don't know where the Middle Eastern one was at.
Maybe it was just based off that, like considering the kind of world we live in. It was based off it, but it's not exactly it.
I guess.
Well, okay. So, Big Boss is alive?
Yep.
Is he like walking around and talking?
No. Apparently, he's not doing too good. If you remember,
do share.
if you remember all those 101s ago, all the way back in Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake.
Oh yeah, how did that last boss battle go between Solid Snake and Big Boss?
Well, do you remember when I was playing Delta when Big Boss was fighting the Fury?
Mm-hmm.
Well, imagine the Fury won. That's how it ended.
Oh, so yeah, Big Boss is a little
He's a little
comatose.
He's a little crispy.
Yeah, didn't you use a can of hairspray or something?
A
and,
can of hairspray and a lighter.
and a lighter, and that's how you killed.
Ain't that a bitch?
I mean,
Imagine being the baddest dude alive and that's how you go out. That's embarrassing.
well, the virtuous mission. What was that type of mission called? You had to acquire everything on site.
Yeah.
What was the phrase again? Do you remember? It was like a on site OSP
OSP.
on site
Yeah.
procure whatever.
On-site procurement.
procurement. I made up a word.
Yeah, it's
What
fine.
OSP? So maybe that's what it was. And Snake, somebody, Johnny on that base trying to do his hair. That sounds like killed his man.
Mm-mm.
So
Oh. No, it could have been Miller. Never mind.
no, it couldn't have.
Anyway.
But so Big Boss is not doing too well. He's alive, but probably barely. And Big Mama has him. So obviously that's where Old Snake has to go next.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is the point too. Raiden's just using every little bit of his energy just to like give little pointers on like where Snake is at, where Big Boss is at.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Raiden that kind of points in the direction where Snake has to go.
Doesn't he like say the specific country at that point?
No, he doesn't.
Okay.
Well, he says
Eastern
Europe.
That's what he says. He's like Eastern Europe, which is kind of helpful.
It cuts it in half, I guess. That's nice.
I think what's cool because at this point too, like we're kind of combining the helicopter escape and also a little bit of the mission briefing. We get in the mission briefing not only, of course, this information, but a little bit more kind of insight into Sunny
Mm-hmm.
because Naomi at one point has a little one-on-one with Sunny, and Sunny's like trying to cook her eggs, and Naomi's like, you could do it like this, and maybe cover it, and wait a minute. I laughed because it looked like Sunny was like, you are walking into my operation. Like Sunny is like quiet the whole time while Naomi's trying to hold her hand and cook the eggs, and I feel like Sunny's like,
She's like Carm from The Bear.
she's like, get the fuck out! Like you come into my house, and she was cute about it. She's like, these are my Sunny's like my fortune telling eggs. Like, is a method, and I was like, maybe you could do this. But Sunny is also kind of shaken up because Naomi points to a picture on the wall, and she's like, oh, is that your mom? And I'm like, oh yes. Is she
Mhm.
with her mom? Where is her mom, Naomi?
I don't know. Ask Solidus.
So Naomi's like, she's very beautiful, and Sunny's like, yeah, her name was Olga. It was kind of, I think too, it was cute because you have Naomi kind of being helpful and like trying to be nice to her, but like it does have that visual of like mothering, especially since Sunny has, from what we understand, never had that.
Yeah.
Sunny has just been either with the boys, and before that, she was with the Patriots.
Yeah, and who knows how that was.
I mean, like certain characters were raised by the Patriots, and we'll talk about that in the future. They did not do well.
Yeah.
So, it was kind of cute to see that moment. And I think Naomi's kind of involvement is still unknown. Like she's helpful, but like she was still working with Liquid Ocelot, so it's kind of like unclear exactly
Mm-hmm.
what exactly she wants to do.
Yeah, and later on, when everybody is like asleep, she kind of like it's kind of interesting because she has like this necklace on, and it kind of detaches, and you see it has like a USB looking thing.
Oh my gosh, so she's here to just give a virus.
I don't know what is going on, but then she walks up to Otacon, and she kind of puts the moves on him a little bit.
In front of his sleeping husband?
Yeah, right. And Otacon is being very dorky about the whole thing. Like she's trying. Like she's literally she might as well go up to him and be like, "I want you to take me right here." And Otacon is like, "I used to be an anime otaku."
He says that verbatim.
And I chuckle every time because Naomi just goes, "Oh."
There's nothing for you to be sorry for. Or me. I used to be an anime otaku.
Oh. So that's where
That's so.
Oh.
I don't know if they meant that to be as funny as it is, but it's just that "oh" sends me.
No, but what's funny is that not only does he say that, he just goes on this whole diatribe of like, my sister's dead. Like, I feel like maybe there's no moment between Snake and Otacon to really like be super emotional to each other, because I feel like he's just letting it go.
Yeah.
The minute someone's like opening up and kind of vulnerable, because I guess like if you're flirting, you are like putting the moves on. It's a vulnerable moment. So he was vulnerable in the other way. He was just like, "Can I tell you about my family,
Please."
He also talks to Naomi and says that Sunny's like he basically gives Sunny's origin story on how, after the events of MGS2, like she was raised by the Patriots, and by being raised, basically she lived on the computer, like you and I, like all of us in the early 2000s. She was just on the computer, and Naomi's like, oh, so that's why she stutters. She's just she has little to no human interaction.
Yeah, we don't stutter.
I just did right now too. Just kind of rough. So Sunny is not only socially awkward, but she is super adept with computer and programming, and even I would say like engineering. Like she's just super advanced for her age.
Yeah, Otacon even states that she's even better at some things than he is.
Didn't she build a Mark II model?
They built it together.
Mm-hmm.
But Otacon points out to Naomi that she is the one that cracked Naomi's code at the beginning of the game.
She did.
And Naomi was like, "Oh, I assumed it was you." And he was like, "Nah, she did it. She's pretty good." And the moment when she hears this, she kind of like looks to Sunny and looks to Otacon and back to Sunny. And then she puts the little USB thing back in the necklace. And I don't know what's up with that. That's a little interesting.
Keep your secrets.
Right.
Because at first I was thinking she was doing one of those like, hacker type stuff where she puts, you get a random USB and you put it into a computer and like it messes everything up.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe she was going to give it to Otacon.
I don't know. I guess so. But that is yet to be discovered.
So Naomi has some ulterior motive.
Yeah, one that we're not privy to as of yet.
Also interesting is that after their non-flirting conversation, she wants to sleep somewhere privately. Like, as in just herself, not just with him.
Uh-huh.
And Otacon's like, oh, okay, you can go on this little
helicopter in the back.
Oh, great. A helicopter.
I mean, what's the worst that she's going to do? Turn it on? Uh-oh. But thankfully, she doesn't do that. But what ends up happening is that when Otacon escorts her to that back area of the helicopter, she drags him in with her. And I'm like, oh.
He's going to tuck her in?
I guess to tuck her in. That's weird. I don't
Snake's
know.
awake for all of this.
Yeah. Maybe they have like an open relationship kind of thing.
Maybe they're just telling ghost stories. Anyway, we're going to Europe. So the gang has to go to Eastern Europe, no specific country.
Prague.
And of course, as was in not Colombia, as was in not what's the other country? That's not.
We don't know. I'm guessing Iraq.
Not Iraq. Like it's an undisclosed Eastern European country. Of course, PMCs have taken over. This is a worldwide epidemic.
Yeah.
Military control. Of course, in this one as well, you have the military PMC groups fighting the local resistance groups and PMCs on both sides.
Yeah.
It's a continuation of what we've seen in this game.
This one, however, is a different flavor.
Do tell.
Well, in the previous locations, it was like an active war zone. It was like what you would think of as a
True.
battlefield.
True.
In this one, it's more of like an occupational force. Like to anybody who's watched Andor, there's like a particular section. I don't want to spoil Andor for people, but there's a particular part of Andor, like an arc, that is very reminiscent to this kind of thing.
Well, I would say for people who haven't watched, think of a city that's taken over, quote unquote, by a military group. So there's no active warfare happening, but you have military occupation. So think of checkpoints, think of armed guards everywhere. And to your point, T, there is this resistance group that's on the low trying to stop them. So you are right. It's a little bit shifted. I think it's more civilian based.
Yeah.
This city that we're in.
Big Mama is apparently the head of this resistance group. So Snake is tasked with following a member of this resistance group all the way to Big Mama's like hideout or something.
I like how Colonel's just like giving you your missions as always. Colonel's like, yeah, just find this group. He's giving him intel. You're gonna be on the PMC databases. Like, we're gonna help you out. It's kind of cool to me how everybody from the entire series like working together and involved.
Mm-hmm.
So Campbell is, of course, helping on making sure Snake can go through this place as close to undetected as possible.
Yeah, he's not making it easy though, because while he's waiting online, it looks like they're civilians are waiting to go through like a metal detector, or maybe it could be something a little bit more advanced.
I feel like probably like a facial recognition checkpoint, or like if you
Yeah.
go through TSA, like that scanner.
Oh yeah, that super weird scanner thing that they got.
So like every civilian has to walk through this when I guess you get to certain checkpoints in the city.
Mm-hmm. So Snake is online to get on this, and then when it's Snake's turn to get in, he just kind of like antagonizes the guards to the point where it's like they draw guns on him, and it's like Snake, chill.
Yeah, I don't understand what was the point of this.
I don't know. Also,
Oh,
little cosmetic change on Snake. Did you take a peek at his face?
he looks younger.
Like he looks how he should look.
Yeah, it's like he kind of looks almost like Naked Snake a little bit in 3. He just has like nice youthful face, the brown hair. Kind of, I think he's even shaven, right?
He kind of has like he can't grow a full beard like Big Boss can. He kind of has like the little
He
chin stubble thing.
he looks kind of like how his papa looks in 3 though.
Yeah.
It looks kind of similar to that.
Oh yeah.
So, ooh, he got some work done.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, also he would need to, because the minute they see this man with his strong ass mustache, they know
They can spot
they're
that
looking
map.
for him.
They can spot that mustache a mile away.
They're looking for him. But as young old Snake, he is causing a fuss,
Yeah.
and he's just again he's putting his hand in his pocket and taking out really quick, like things you don't do in front of cops. He's really not being the tactical sneaking soldier that he should be.
However, Meryl pops out and she's like, "Hey, we've actually been looking for this guy. He's coming with me."
But it's so I guess you can say Snake was expecting that or waiting for that. Maybe Colonel was like, okay, Meryl's coming right now. Like, it's just, he was making a big kerfuffle when he's supposed to be hidden.
Maybe, okay, hear me out. Maybe that was part of the plan.
So Meryl could peek and be like, oh.
Like, maybe him causing a scene is Meryl's excuse to come out and be like, "Oh, we've actually been looking for this guy," you know?
Okay. Oh, that's the cover.
I mean, I'm giving my theory
Yeah.
onto it. It doesn't explicitly tell you that that's what's happening, but it makes sense to me.
That's fair.
Because like Snake doesn't strike me the kind of guy that would make a scene like that for no reason.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's been in treacherous places like this. I think you're right. We'll give it to him, I guess.
I don't know.
We come to find out that he is using octopuses, like laughing octopuses. Camo, it's a tongue twister. And so he's able to disguise himself as someone younger. However, if he coughs or when he's talking to Meryl, they have a moment together. If he's smoking and coughs, you can see the old Snake.
Yeah.
his actual appearance.
Yeah, you
peek
see
through.
his like face morphs a bit. So like they're hanging out in like this train station, and they go somewhere private to talk. And Meryl's just breaking down what she's been up to.
Mm-hmm.
And ever since the Middle East
Incident.
the US government is like, "Oh, okay, we got to take him down."
Yeah, and she specifically was given authority by the U.S. president to take Liquid down. So I feel like before she was interested in what Snake was doing, kind of, but
Mhm.
now that's her mission now.
Yeah.
She's been given that task.
And she's been given an entire like regiment of people to hunt down Liquid. And she's like, "We have control of the system. We're going to shut it down, and we're just going to go over and arrest him. It's going to be fine." And
Obviously.
And Snake is like, it's going to be the Middle East all over again. Like, you don't you don't have the control that you think you have.
Literally, she was affected by him. Like, was it snapping his fingers or pointing? Like, she was driven to a little pulp on the ground. Like you know what I mean? Like, she was affected by that very same system she thinks she has control by.
Yeah.
Also, in the first game, in Metal Gear Solid 1, she was controlled by this supremely scary, oh my god, I forgot, Psycho Mantis. So who's to say that Liquid doesn't have other soldiers or things in mind? You know what I mean? Like, she thinks she can just go in with a task force, no soldiers with special powers, and things are gonna be okay?
I don't know.
Come on, get it together, soldier. Like,
I think she's just so entrenched with how things are that she can't conceive of a world outside of the one that's been given to her.
fair.
And
And I think too, she's very mission focused. Like, I'm a soldier. This is my task. She's not a rookie no longer. She's like, I'm just going.
yeah. And she kind of gestures to Snake because Meryl's given an official task by the US government. And she looks to Snake and she's like, yo, like, what you're doing isn't even really that legal, right? Like, you're not doing any official work. You're a hired hitman, hired by members of the UN under the table. Like, this is not a good look, man. And Snake's like, I know.
And not only I know, but he also pokes a hole in her mission. You know what I mean? Like, she's looking at him like, you're not even doing official soldier stuff. And then he looks back at her and he's like, yeah, you're a soldier, but don't you think this is weird? Like, he's questioning her. So there's like this real kind of like headbutting situation similar to when they first met that I think was I don't know, it kind of shows a glimpse into like their kind of like not so in sync relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're both kind of at heads in this conversation.
Yeah.
They can't see eye to eye. Meryl's, I think, a little upset and just seeing kind of like what, like, the hero she thought she knew.
Yeah. In her eyes, it's like seeing your hero, like your favorite baseball player, flipping burgers at McDonald's. You're like, damn, what's going on with you, man? You used to make all these home runs and now you're flipping burgers. What's happening?
Or like, yeah, like just someone who like at the top of their game, and instead of leaving on a high note, now it's like you're a remnant of what you used to be.
Yeah.
Like, you're still in the game, but you're not even at the top, not even in the middle. You're just,
It's like seeing Mike Tyson fight.
you know what? It's
That's,
like, you know
yes.
what? It's like seeing Mike Tyson fight Jake Paul. You're like, what are you doing?
And it's kind of funny because, like,
That's exactly what it's like.
you know what, scrap everything that the both of us just said. That Mike Tyson fight with Jake Paul is how old Snake is. Like,
it's like, what are you doing?
There are moments you see the magic and you're like, I see it.
You don't have
but-
to do this.
And like, he doesn't have it anymore, and it hurts to watch.
And it was a choice. Snake took this mission on. She's like, you didn't, like, why are you doing this hired hit? And Snake, to probably Mike Tyson, would say the same thing. It's like, I'm no hero. I never was. I'm an old killer, and I'm hired to do some wet work, which is what Mike Tyson was hired to do. Just
I'm an old Hitler. I'm hired to do some wet work. I'm here for that money.
that's old Snake. That's
I was the greatest. Now people feel me.
no, yeah, no. Now I'm getting sad for Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
Because Mike Tyson is, it's funny because he's kind of mad introspective nowadays too, kind of like Snake.
Yeah.
Back then, Snake was young and in his prime, and we didn't really hear too much of his inner thoughts and feelings. And nowadays, I feel like you can see the wheels turning. You can see Snake really kind of battling with his mortality.
I mean, he doesn't have long.
He's not battling hard, like, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I think Snake's at this point just so, do I dare say this? I think he's ready to go. Like, he knows what he's good at.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's a part of him that really wants to make change and help. And I also think there's a part of him that's just like, this is what I do.
Yeah. And I guess his logic is, this is the thing that I'm good at. And if I can go out doing the thing that I'm good at, trying to help, then why not?
Why not? And Meryl really, this hurts Meryl. Like, she's visibly hurt to the point where she's just like, even though he's young, she's like, you're senile. You're too senile to see the truth. And she leaves him. She's like, it's too painful for her to continue speaking with him or working with him. And I think she's making all these bids for him. Like, she's been making bids for, like, just conversation, attention, and closeness since she first met him in the first game. All these things, trying to connect with him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's off it. He's not. He has a mission. He's going through his own journey, and I think it is painful for her. She's trying to find her place in the world, and it's obviously not with him on her team.
I mean, it's funny because, I mean, the last time they interacted, it was kind of the same flavor. It's just that he's from another era, you know? And as much as Meryl wants him to be on her team, he just doesn't belong there.
Yeah, she also has faith in the system. Like you said, she's kind of more in line with like how the world is working.
Mm-hmm.
And he couldn't be more removed from it. I mean, like, he's physically removed from it from being on. You know? Like
he's not a part of any nation. He's running all around the world in his little magical airplane.
He couldn't be more removed from the society that she exists in. So, to me, this moment is kind of a sad moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, but alas, they have their mission. She has hers. He has his, and you know, it's time for you to begin your little tailing exposition.
So Snake leaves the train station.
Oh, the terrible conversation he and Meryl have.
Yeah.
They go their separate ways.
And apparently it's past a curfew, so no one's supposed to be out.
Damn, this is some real military occupation type shit.
Mm-hmm. So Otacon is like, okay, you're either gonna run into soldiers or you're gonna run into resistance members. So keep your head down and follow the resistance to Big Mama's hideout.
If they catch him, they're not gonna think he's old Snake. They're gonna think he's just some person who's breaking curfew, right? Because he has the disguise on.
Well, they actually say during their little codec call that they've seen this face. So I'm guessing they have a picture of young Snake as well. But
Okay, so it's not working too well.
no, it isn't.
Also, we didn't get to mention he's wearing this cool ass like detective jacket and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And is it a callback to Snatcher?
I believe it is. Yeah.
So of course, Snatcher was one of Kojima's first games. It's not his first game because his first game, if you look it up,
It was like a penguin.
We should look it up on the podcast. We're gonna look it up real quick. The name of it. So Kojima's first ever game was called Penguin Adventure, and he was the assistant director. The game came out. It was by Konami, and it came out at the MSX. We should review it for the podcast one day.
Yeah, we gotta play it.
He was the assistant director. I wonder if there's any like secrets. Like maybe we see like a snake, or like old snake. I'm just kidding. No, it's about penguins. Anyway, so his first game ever was Penguin Adventure. The assistant director.
You can actually see Sonny playing it on a PSP.
Oh my god, that's so cute. Actually, in this game.
In 4, yeah.
That's cute. His first game was that. His second game was Metal Gear. And then a year after Metal Gear, he had a game called Snatcher. And we have yet to play that either.
Yeah, Snatcher and Police Knots are definitely 2 games that are high on my list to play.
We'll do it soon and we'll definitely review it here. But Snake's outfit in this sneaking section essentially is reminiscent of the main character
of Snatcher. Yeah.
And it's kind of cool thing to point out. I didn't even realize that Sonny was playing Penguin Adventure.
Yeah.
And that's pretty
cute.
cute.
Also, another fun fact. The Metal Gear Mark II that Snake has is also in Snatcher.
The way he created this game makes it really feel like it was his last game.
Yeah. I mean,
it's giving really big, like, here's everything. I'm done.
Yeah. And I think that even making Snake old is literally him going like, there's not another one after this one.
He's done.
This
also,
is it.
Not even that. Your favorite character? Well, he's dying. Like, oh, Mike, you really wanted this franchise to end.
Yeah. This was This was definitely seen as the finale.
Yeah, there's no other way you can write Snake into another game. But I was thinking though, like not even just like the end of Metal Gear, but it's giving the end of Kojima as a creator because like not only it's one thing if he has all the characters from the earlier Metal Gear games and everyone's coming together. It's this one last mission, but then he has Penguin Adventure, he has Snatcher. It's like, are you okay, Kojima? Like you know what I mean? Like it's kind of like, are you trying to say something about you have all your games in here and everything's in one last final game? Like I don't know. It kind of gives that kind of finale type vibe.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he was ready to have this be over with since Metal Gear Solid 2. And they kept bringing him back, and I know that he made like fucking like 3-4 more of these after, but like I really feel like his mentality was
I'm done.
Yeah.
There. Anyway, little tangent, but the Snatch outfit's pretty cool. So you are out now past curfew in your little detective outfit, and as you were told earlier, you have to follow this resistance member in order to get to the location of Big Mama and Big Boss, his body.
And this gameplay is very unique to any other point in the game because you're not like sneaking through an active war zone. You're walking down city streets and you're carefully like tailing this one dude down alleyways and streets, and he gets caught multiple times by guards, and it's up to you to bail him out by like tranking them or whatever.
Does he not notice that someone's like helping him on his way?
I guess he's just dumb. I mean, guards in this universe are notoriously dumb.
So also too, as a resistance member, doesn't realize he's being tailed.
I guess not.
Big Mama
She needs the upper game.
It's kind of a little detective section of the game. Like it's not even really espionage. It's not really that. It's more so just like you're not sneaking around. You're just like tailing someone and following them.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of this section in Metal Gear 2 where you're tasked to follow the guard with the green beret.
Yeah, he keeps turning around, right?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, which is also a throwback if you think of it like that. And it's just this one big, I don't want to say escort mission because you're not escorted. You're being escorted.
But you are escorting him in the sense that you have to like when he gets caught by guards.
Yeah, you gotta bail him out.
So it is kind of an escort mission. Don't you have to use like you can use like radio signals too, I think? Like what can you
Oh yeah, they're like hypothetically, like let's say if you lose the resistance member, you have this item that Otacon gives you. It's like a radio transponder or whatever the fuck it's called. And it's used to link up potential locations for other resistance members that are on their way to this hideout.
That's cool.
So like you get like a ping on it, and then you check your map, and then the map shows you the location of a resistance person, and then you'll have to go over there and then tail the guy.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
I feel like it's cool the first time playing this.
On subsequent playthroughs, it's a little tedious.
Because you can't just go forward to the hideout, right?
Yeah, and I don't know why you can't do it. Because this section of the game is so interesting because the maps are actually like really detailed. And there's like so many alleyways. Like there's this whole bridge area that most players don't go to. And it's like a bridge that has like an entire like alleyway underneath it. There's like really cool spots.
And it's not on the path of the resistance member, right?
I mean, like the path of the resistance member varies from difficulty to difficulty of the game, but like you're tasked to follow this guy, and you're never given the freedom to explore. And
can you lose him? Like, he get there before you're there, and then like the mission ends?
That's a good question. I don't know off the top of my head, but if hypothetically that were to be a thing, there would be another resistance member for you to follow.
I see. Okay, so there's always someone walking.
Yeah, but a thing that bums me out is once you know where the hideout is, you can't just like beeline it there like on subsequent playthroughs. You have to follow the resistance member. And I feel like it's a missed opportunity.
Is it that he like goes in and you run and catch the door before it closes? Is that kind of like a scenario? Like you have to wait for someone to open the door to run in.
Well, yeah, but I feel like you could
Knock
just
on it.
you could just as easily make an additional cutscene, and you don't have to like go that hard. Like we'll just zoom to where Snake follows the resistance guy to the hideout.
Mm-hmm.
So when Snake gets there, he takes off the disguise, and as soon as the resistance opens the door, Snake just like grapples him, and then he barges in. Right? You could just as easily just like have Snake be camped out behind the corner and watch the resistance guy go to the door, and then he walks up behind him, and then the scene could play out the same as it did before.
I see. Like to cut through
Yeah,
the
and
following.
I don't know. Anyway,
You find the hideout eventually.
you find the hideout. You grapple the resistance guy. You barge your way in, and everybody's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa!
The secret area.
This is crazy!" And everybody's like, who is this guy? And then the guy that's like being grappled, he's like, hey, he's got to be the guy. I didn't hear him. And it's like, dude, okay.
Yeah, okay. I think you just suck. I think
No,
anyone
he's-
could have done this.
Yeah,
But he is the guy. Because he's also Old Snake is flipping these guys around.
yeah, he is.
CQCing the hell out of everybody.
It's very reminiscent of how Big Boss handled the Ocelot unit in 3.
Wait, how does he know CQC?
This is a great question. It's actually an optional codec call that you can have with Otacon. Big Boss taught CQC to Snake.
Oh my god.
It was part of his training when he was in Foxhound.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So the boss, the big boss, the big boss, the Snake.
Interesting, right? So Snake didn't use it out of principle because when Big Boss betrayed everything, he was like, oh, well, I don't want to touch that now.
Yeah, it's scarred.
So in 4, Big Boss is seen as like a celebrity because he's like the biggest, coolest guy to ever be a cool guy.
Yeah.
And the basics of CQC were more or less leaked on the internet, and everybody started to do it. It like CQC is everywhere now.
Oh, it's funny that someone like wrote down a manual for it.
Yeah, I mean, like I imagine that there's some like YouTube tutorials going like, so this is how you grapple. This is how Big Boss did it. And everybody just started to do it.
Okay, so it's commonplace now.
So Snake says when people approach him with that kind of mentality, when like people grapple him in like a CQC thing, he just operates in like almost like a response, like he's not even thinking about it.
Okay.
Like it's like a muscle memory.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, they're just doing some cookie cutter stuff. Like they don't know what they're doing.
They weren't trained.
In a sense, they weren't. They're just like,
He was
Just-
taught by the man. He was taught so well that it was just reflexive.
yeah,
It wasn't even. He didn't have to think about it. It was just
he's just doing it.
man, fucking Big Boss, doing some insidious, like subconscious level training.
So if you ever wonder why Snake doesn't do CQC in Metal Gear Solid 1 or 2,
Just angry.
he's just angry about it. Although canonically, he would be able to do CQC in the very first Metal Gear. But that's just a bunch of pixels. So like
yeah,
you
it's
can't really
kinda-
imagine that.
Does he do it in Super Smash Brothers?
I mean, he has like a grapple, I think, but I don't think it's like CQC stuff.
Is he like just CQCing Kirby? I feel like also that Solid Snake is a mix between Big Boss and Snake, right? Like it's
Yeah, it's like a weird fusion.
okay. Continue. So Snake found the hideout.
He finds the hideout.
He messes all these guys up.
He messes them up, and he barges into like the main cathedral area.
Oh yeah, it's a church.
Yeah,
Or right?
yeah. It ends up being like this church, and he barges in, and he's like in the middle pew and everything, and he's like, "I'm here to see Big Mama," and Big Mama comes out, and she's like, "Very impressive, CQC Snake."
Ooh.
And he's like, "Are you the one?"
I
And
mean,
and she's like, "Yeah, call me mama, big mama."
and she's like some sexy lady with like a jacket that like is open up enough to see her. She's wearing like a bra, I would say, right? Like, or no, it's a cleavage.
Yeah, just
some
pure
really
cleavage.
pure cleavage. Nice little jacket. She's a sexy lady.
A sexy older lady. She looks like maybe in like her 60s,
Mm-hmm.
I'd say.
And yeah, that's Big Mama. I wonder who she is.
I don't know.
We'll find out next time. Yay!
Good to be back.
We're back. We're learning. We're talking. Snake continues to be traumatized as we go through this game. I love Metal Gear Solid 4.
It's pretty cool.
I cannot wait for it to come out on the Master Collection Volume 2
It has to.
because they call the first one Volume 1,
For a reason.
which would lead us to believe there would be multiple.
My idea
Mm-hmm.
on when Volume 2 will be announced is there's a multiplayer aspect to Delta that's being launched, and I think it's November.
Oh yeah, Fox Hunt?
Fox Hunt, I believe it's called.
Let's see, Fox Hunt. So you think when it comes out, it's gonna come out when they announce this?
Yeah, I think when Fox Hunt drops, it's gonna be announced with Volume 2.
With it, or are they gonna give a date for?
You see, that's a good question. I think they're gonna give a date, because if I was Konami, I would want like a consistent thing for people to look forward to.
Yeah.
So like Delta, like you announce Delta, people looking forward to Delta. You have Fox Hunt, people looking forward to Fox Hunt, and then when Fox Hunt drop when you're releasing Volume 2.
I can imagine too, because you want people for the holiday season to play Delta still.
Mhm.
Holiday season, buy Delta, do that.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be in the holiday season for Volume 2.
Maybe.
I mean, they'd be stupid not
Actually,
to do
you're
that.
right. Maybe you're right, yeah.
Because like if
But then think about it too, it's gonna be 3 different games out. Fox Hunt, Delta, and then the Volume Collection.
I mean Delta's already out, and by the time the holiday season's out, it's gonna be been out.
Yeah. And then Fox Hunt's gonna be its own game, right?
That's a good question. I was told it was gonna be the multiplayer aspect of Delta, but maybe you could purchase it on its own. I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't look too into it, but you're right. The because I'm thinking always December is a big time for like deals and then like new releases. So it's only September, so we still have time.
Yeah, we'll see.
But I think you're right. Once they announce this, they'll have a date for, and God willing, I want people to play 4. I'm curious though. 4 is not only cutscene heavy, but it overloads you with information.
Oh yeah.
So I'm curious to see how people, new fans will receive that.
I mean, if you've played Volume 1 and you played all the games there, it gives you all the information you need for 4.
Yeah. So hopefully we'll be hearing news about Volume 2 soon. But for everyone else listening along with us, thank you for joining us. We are looking forward to getting back into it, more episodes, more Metal Gear Solid 4 discussion. And we're about halfway through. I'm excited to continue on. I'm not gonna lie to you though, I'm really excited for Peace Walker in 5.
Me too.
So
It's a new era.
new era. It's characters growing, new characters kind of being introduced.
Uh-huh. A certain favorite character of yours.
Perhaps.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone, thanks for listening. T, any lasting words?
It's good to be back. It was really cool once again to meet so many people at MGS Con. I know I said it in the last episode, but I just want to reiterate, it was really cool to just be around so many fellow dorks like myself.
Couldn't say it any better myself. See you in 2 weeks. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye, guys.